Well, U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem just wrapped up a news conference in Chicago's western suburbs.
Noem was met with protesters who say that ICE agents are acting above the law. Political reporter Paris Schutz joins us with the latest on this. Paris?
Yeah, Sylvia and Brian, Noem was at the Homeland Security office in West Suburban Lombard to highlight some of the more violent criminals she says that ICE has targeted and removed from the streets in the Chicago area. Now, it was a secretive event that was designed to keep away any controversy, but as you saw a little bit earlier, protesters found out where they were and demonstrated outside. Noem shot back at reports that ICE agents have largely removed undocumented residents that don't have criminal convictions, going against the claims that they would prioritize only the most violent criminals.
Yes, I'm talking about criminals in these situations, absolutely. But we also have every situation where we have those that have final removal orders need to go home because their due process is over and they have their paperwork and they're ready to travel. So that has been the priority since the very beginning. Nothing has changed, and over 70% of these individuals that we have gone out and arrested and removed from the country have had those pending charges and criminal convictions against them. That has always been the goal of the president.
And ICE and Homeland Security has not responded to our request for information on who exactly they've deported or put into custody. A recent Chicago Tribune analysis found that 88 people were taken into custody on that early June day. Remember, in the South Loop, 3/4 of them had no criminal convictions against them. Noem says many had deportation orders, the final order of removal, as you heard her say. And now her visit comes as ICE has announced a recruiting pitch for new agents. Trump's recently passed budget bill gave tens of billions in new spending on that effort. Noem says that they have received far more applicants than positions, and those applicants will have to go through ICE's training academy. Meanwhile, protesters say that Noem isn't welcome in Chicago, including the area's Congressman Sean Casten. He says Kristi Noem's racism and xenophobia have no place in Illinois' 6th congressional district. Her failures at the Department of Homeland Security harm American families and will have lasting negative ripple effects on the American economy. As you know, Chicago and Illinois have sanctuary protections. Noem says that ICE agents are frustrated that they aren't able to collaborate and coordinate with local police on getting information, as doing so would violate those laws. Local elected officials like Congressman Chuy Garcia and Senator Durbin say the federal government should, quote, end the unlawful assault on state and local authority, as those sanctuary laws, Sylvia, have been upheld in court numerous times over the years.